Hey, what's up everybody? Unleashed SS over here. I'm just gonna do a quick video on side rocket panels if you guys are interested in for 2010, 2000 whatever 15 Camaro, basically fifth generation Camaro. I noticed this side rocket. There's not a lot of videos on YouTube of how to install it, and there's a kid actually posted a video of this stuff, but didn't show the whole installation thing and just pretty much shows before and after what's installed. Then went with the steps on the thing. So this is I bought this on eBay, so people likes it or not. I bought this on eBay, and I think it's the brand Ikon style from Motorsports. There's another site that sells Duraflex, but they say not to go with Duraflex. People doesn't like Duraflex, I guess, the material. So this, I think, is a polytactine or whatever thing. I mean, it's I don't know the material right now, but this side I already installed it, and I'm gonna show you the other side, pretty much how I did installation this one, because it's a little pain in the butt for you to do by yourself. I recommend to have like two people, or if you have a kid, whatever, just to help you out. Hold the one side until you adjust the other side and mark some holes for you put your screws in. So this is my other piece. Just take this light fast for the dash cam so all this stuff in the way. All right, this is my other piece over here, and doesn't come painted. I mean, it comes really good with the black paint, but you know, I just had my car do some body work. I had to paint the front bumper because it was like a lot of chips from rocks, and then my diffuser I painted as well in the grid. So I wanted everything painted the same. And what I did, don't get me confused, guys, because I mean, while I was at my body shop, I had the guy we tried to figure this out, just put it like together, and we actually did this thing like this. We put in the outside curve, and I mean, it looks okay, but it wasn't working too good for me because of that big gap right there, because it makes like a hump in there. So I was like, what the hell, why they don't make a hump on the side rocket? So actually, and I was thinking to myself, I came home and that was late too at the body shop. I just brought that to get painted, and was trying to figure it out. So when I got home, I had some more time to look at this, and I noticed all these little spaces right here where you should put your screws in. And if you go underneath it, you are going to see it right over here too. So just align those, it should be pretty easy. That's when I figured out it was actually more into the side, and underneath the card you have to put the side panel. So just line up pretty much all those things and see from the end, and I mean from the back and from the front to see if it fits good, and just do your points. So what I did, I had my daughter holding up this side over here, I went in the back, and I put some blue tape over here, of course. Some blue tape over here. I'll record with the phone. I usually don't record videos with the phone. I get my GoPro, but this has to be a quick video. Put some blue tape on this stuff because of threat, and then you don't see too much rolls. And then just go underneath and mark it, see if it fits good, and then make your holes. I made one hole in the middle, and see how it lines up good. I made one hole in the middle, and then go from there, from the back to the front, from the front to the back. So I did all the holes, see if it fit good, took it out, and I bought this 3M tape, both-sided, and I installed it, because what happens, this is a little bit wider, and it gets a little bit floppy, just with the screws. So you don't want that to happen, especially if you go in and out of the car. You're gonna start seeing this stuff. So what I did, I put some 3M tape. It's hard to see it. It's really close, but it's still a bit floppy, but it's not that much. It's actually very secure, actually, but it's very solid and secure, because I put like, I think 8 screws on each thing. And by the way, when you buy this, only comes in the package on eBay, only 8 screws. So you need to go to AutoZone and whatever, retail store sells screws, and buy the same screws with the same length for this kit. So that's pretty much what I did. This is pretty much the tape. This is this stuff right here. I mean, 3M tape. You buy this at Home Depot or AutoZone too. So, or my body shop actually recommended that I use this product just a little bit underneath. This is the stuff they use for the windshield. This is actually urethane, and it bounces pretty good. But what happens with this gets so strong. If you need to pull that out, you'll probably pull your paint out, or you know, even if you want to take this out of the paint, you have to like scrape it for that reason. I don't know. I mean, it sounds good and it will be very secure, but I think the 3M tape will do the trick. And actually, what I did, I did a tape, screwed all of them together, and after that, I put some rivets. Let me show you guys on the side. Smash the steps. Will make it easier. I put some rivets in this, and see how it makes like a little curve right over here. So I put some rivets like over here on the side, and it actually goes pretty much right over here. So you won't see it, pretty much. I mean, if you take it out, even the holes, you won't see the holes because it's all underneath the car. So just to reinforce, because especially this, if you put a screw over here, this side it gets no side to put screws. So I actually drill one screw over here, and then what I do, I put a rivet over here so it'll be more secure in the front. I put another one over here, another one over here, because this is that way. This is the where you go inside the car. Pretty much you're gonna hit your foot, this area, so you don't want that to bounce too much. So I reinforce with, you know, rivets, and one in the back. It's pretty much try to buy the rivets, guys, that has a little bit of a long into it, so have more, you know, grip. Don't put those like this. You see the difference, the length on this one compared to this one. So you want to, you know, buy the long ones so have more to secure. And it's pretty much it. I'm going to install this one now. Of course, I cannot hold this camera at the same time I'm going to install it, but pretty much this is the step, guys. I recommend if you have some ramps, put in the ramps. I try to put in the front, but I can't because my diffuser is so low. I try with my jack. It's over there. And what happened when I dropped the car down, because I put it in the back, I had to bend a little bit of the side rocket to take the jack out. So I had to use with this stuff and a small drill. If you have something small than that, then that drill would be better. Don't use a regular drill because you won't fit in this area, especially from the middle to the front. So I had to go to Home Depot and buy a small one, or even if you have one of those curved ones, drill, that would be even better than that one. And then that's pretty much it. I mean, it should be easier after that point. But this is the steps that I did. Clean actually good with alcohol swabs in this area all the way along. So before I put that 3M tape, and especially underneath it too, some alcohol too, so we'll have nice and clean to have a better grip. And what I do is I usually use the blow dryer just to, because it's like almost 60 degrees outside. It's not that hot, and this kind of stuff you want a little bit of heat, so you know the glue starts, you know, acting very quick, and to have a good bond. Because the car has been sitting in the garage, so it's pretty much 50 something in the garage, and I want something like that's why if you're in the area of 70, 80, just forget it, don't use the blow dry. But I'm using just because the temperatures wise, you know, the way it is now. And I think it's gonna look, I think it looks good. It's one of the freaking side rockers actually. I like it because I mean it's like the Stingray style. That's what they call it. If you go to the Google it, it's the Duraflex. They say the Stingray style, and it gives a freaking nice look to the Camaro. And this is a 14 SS, and it's, you know, for me it looks good. I mean, I don't know what's your guys' opinion, but if you guys want to comment down below, I mean, if you have other side rockers, show to me. I mean, I'd like to see it. I mean, I like to see in all those Camaros, whatever. Even other side rockers, I like to see it because I mean, it's such a nice car, looking nice car, and I think anything that's they made for the Camaro looks good. All right, guys. So if you enjoy it, press like, subscribe. And that's pretty much it. I mean, that's it, I guess. So all I have to do now is just put those screws back, take the red tape out so we can glue it, put the screws back, and put some rivets in those spots that I told you guys. All right, have a nice day. Bye.